Now, a fight that a lot of people are talking about, well, at least in British circles, is Dereck Chisora against David Price. Now, a lot of fans are split down the middle as to who would win the fight. More people would sway towards Chisora now because of David Price's defeat to Tony Thompson. But let me remind everybody now, Tony Thompson is a tricky veteran southpaw that even gave Klitschko problems. Let's remember that. David Price didn't get knocked out and beaten by a bum. So I want to put people quite clear about that, and just to have a word of caution. And of course, when I did a sort of analysis for this fight, I saw Chisora being an overwhelming winner in the fight, because I just thought at the time that David Price, I looked at David Price's fight against Matt Skelton, and I saw how Skelton was very easily got onto David Price's chest within the first 30 seconds of the fight. Now, if an old man like Skelton can get on your chest within the first 30 seconds, and he really has, Skelton's just really a slugger or a brawler at best, with a lot of heart and a good chin, and limited boxing skill. If someone like that can do that, then Dereck Chisora stands a very good chance. Now, the stories I've heard, again, I can only say stories because I've not seen sparring myself, is that Dereck Chisora has got the better David Price in sparring. So I've been told. But sparring and a fight is a totally different proposition. 16-ounce gloves and 10-ounce gloves. I can tell you firsthand, getting hit with 10-ounce gloves is a lot harder than getting hit by 16-ounce gloves. So, moving on from that point, no, I didn't get knocked out. I've never been knocked out, but I'm just saying that it hurts. Any punch hurts. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is this. Dereck Chisora has looked chinny of late. Really has looked chinny since losing all this weight. And I don't know how much more weight Dereck Chisora is going to be losing. But if he puts on the sort of performance he put on against Parla, even David Price with his almost robotic style will knock Dereck Chisora out. Because just imagine a left hook or right hand catching Dereck Chisora on the chin. Of course, the dimensions are different. Dereck fights better against guys who are taller. But let's also not forget the first round against Robert Helenius. That was Robert Helenius. If David Price hits Dereck Chisora the same way Parla hit Dereck Chisora with that left hook, the same way that Gerber landed with that right hand, David Price, we all know, the one thing we know about David Price is that he can punch, and the next thing is we know he can finish. Dereck has a horrible habit of backing straight up after he's been hit with a punch and going on a silly dance around the ring, and I think David Price will try and nail him. I actually don't think this Price-Chisora fight's going to happen. Sauerland, I only just recently discovered that Sauerland brothers have signed David Price, so I don't think it's in their best interest to have one of their star fighters on a comeback trail fighting Dereck Chisora in February or March. I just don't see that happening. Frank Warren would like to see that happen, but Frank Warren also wanted to see Dereck Chisora fight Klitschko, David Haye, Robert Helenius, and Tyson Fury. So, as much to say that, you know, Dereck Chisora, the way he's been managed, you kind of wonder if Dereck had been managed with a bit more care, maybe his career would have be a lot more further than it is now, and potentially now he could be taking a world title shot without having to have gone down the roads that he's gone down and fought the guys he's fought. Having said that, experience is everything, and Dereck's got bags of experience. I go as much as say, I don't think Price-Chisora happens straight away. I think the British title will probably get vacated quickly. I don't think David Price will go down the European route either, because of course at the moment Chisora is the European champion. So I think he's still Commonwealth champion, so I guess he could make a defence of his Commonwealth title and relinquish his British title. And probably look to re-establish himself as a world force and move up the rankings and travel across Europe. I probably can see David Price being off the map in terms of coming back to Britain and fighting, or you know, being like he was in Liverpool all the time. I can see him probably going on the European circuit and sort of rebuilding himself over the next year or so. under Adam Booth and the Sauerland brothers, and just, you know, building his career back up, building his confidence up, and working with Adam Booth to work on his technique. How much he can learn now, I don't know. Is Adam Booth good enough to teach David Price the technical skills? I say this as much to say both David Haye and George Groves have both been guys who are big punchers, but have both been quite fluid. David Price is not so fluid, and both guys, Price and Groves and Haye, you've got to say, is pretty mentally strong. I'm not sure if David Price is mentally that strong, and David Price has got some serious demons he's got to overcome, confidence-wise, and I think David Price is an on-top fighter. Yes, I know that Adam Booth is great for your mental state, but physically and getting David Price into the sort of technical shape he needs to be in, I'm not so sure. But it remains to be seen. The Dark Lord may pull off another great caper, and who knows. But for me, I don't think the British title fight is going to happen. I think Price will vacate. Chisora may fight for the British title again, but if he vacates, what are you going backwards for if you fought for the European title? Dereck says he wants the British title, and I don't know. But it just seems, money-wise, if Dereck Chisora is chasing money, then it's a good fight. But I personally don't think it does Dereck Chisora any favours fighting David Price. As chinny as he is at the moment, it's better if he's going to be chinny, let him be chinny against Klitschko and get paid well for that fight. That's probably my thoughts about it. Or fight, I don't know, but I don't think the Price fight will happen. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments, and check out our TV station, www.bayloricworldwide.com. bayloricworldwide.com is an online media outlet and television station bringing the world closer to you. I'm Bayloric, and we're out. Thank you.